ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star, and all the years.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night in the CSBA. We got some SEC Conference Tournament, Arkansas and Alabama. I'm David, joined in the booth by my buddy Ace. What's going on, my friend?
Ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Conference tournaments, more upsets, more wins, more CSBA implications on the line.
Absolutely. Well, we are glad to have everybody here. I hope you can hear everything good. Let me know if the audio's good, but big time game right here. These two teams, they don't like each other much, and I expect to see a good one.
Oh, yeah, big rivalry down south here. You're going to see a battle, a lot of implications on the line. I mean, honestly, it's going to be a great game. It could go either way. You know both teams very well yourself, so.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking for Cross at Arkansas to try to be a leader for his team. And a beautiful pass by Cross. Great job. Hey, Damian, make sure you screenshot that, all those that you're getting right there, and put them in the Discord server. Maben with the steal, and some confusing jerseys here, but Woodbury with the ball for Arkansas driving, and he passes down to Cross. Cross with the behind-the-back shot. Beautiful right there. Ace, what are you looking for in this game as it's already 6-0?
Hopefully can figure out which team's which here between the jerseys, you know. I mean, besides that, you've seen Cross create early. The points responsible for him is going to be huge. You're going to want to see some of these other players step up for them as well. But I think it's going to be fast-paced, up and down. Defense could win this game.
Absolutely. And, we got Alabama in the gray jerseys. They're actually in away jerseys. And then we got Arkansas in the dark jerseys. So it is a little bit confusing. But, hey, let us know in Twitch chat if you can hear us, if everything's good. We appreciate you guys very much. But Arkansas up early, 8-2. Very not what I expected, quite honestly.
Unselfish play, moving the ball around.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, it's fun to see, but just not what I anticipated.
Well, too bad.
Well, I appreciate that right there, my friend. And we've only got 11 people in the stream. Make sure y'all tag your locker rooms. Something's crazy because we got 11 people. That's it.
Is everyone sleeping?
I mean, I'm thinking something's going on because we should be having more than 11 people for conference tournament time.
Oh, yeah. Easily more. You got to be up in the 40s, 50s at least. Subpar.
Swoosh House. I thought about you last night. Had an analysis was saying get get their shooters out, get their shooters going. And I thought, he was going to say, get your shooters up or whatever, like you like to say. But that's not what happened. But I thought that's where he was going with it. Yeah, I heard you, Ace. Just let it go, my friend. Let it go.
Who were you thinking of last night?
And Avery at the line, he makes his second free throw. Alabama cuts the lead in half. It's 8-4. They're going to have to get something going. They need to get a few stops. Great screen right there by Arkansas. And a great defense by Alabama. Gordon bringing the ball up. Pushes over to Vasquez. Goes for an alley-oop. Can't get it. Great defense.
Cross is out and running.
Man, beautiful shot right there. Tell you what, when Arkansas gets going, they are a scary team. They just
predicated off stops in transition. When they get out in transition, get what they want, do what they want, they're dangerous. Big mismatch down low. Oh, good hands by Woodbury.
Yeah, Sharon loses ball. Woodbury to Butler. Butler with a beautiful layup.
Man, like said, they're out and running today.
Yeah, I listened to the games from last night, and I noticed I say the word beautiful a lot when I'm talking about shots. I'm trying not to do that tonight.
Oh, man. You're such a beautiful man.
I appreciate that. I'm glad the camera's not on to see me blush. And 12-6, Arkansas up early. Cross with the ball top of the key.
Running that offense again.
The point center.
Big mismatch. Oh,
Cross with the offensive board, the putback. Great second chance by Arkansas.
Yeah, and that's predicated off the mismatch from the get-go. He had a mismatch early on and kicked out instead of taking it, I thought, and the rebounding position was available.
It was a beautiful take right there by Gordon. There I said it again. God bless. So we got some subs getting ready to come in. Those sideline warm-ups are really confusing with both of them having the same color warm-ups. But here we go. The first time out of the game, 14-8 Arkansas. Tell me what your thoughts are, where we are versus where you thought we'd be.
I mean, Arkansas's out and running early. I thought it'd be a little closer, tighter game early on, but they're really imposing their will. Cross has shown why he's been one of the best players in the league for a while. I mean, I'm interested to see how it plays out, though. I mean, there's tons of basketball left here. The second units play big factors in these games, so let's see who's got it.
Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and we're going to move through this timeout at this point. All right, I think you're absolutely right on that. We're going to get through this timeout here, and I just pinged everyone again because we only got 16 people in here, so kind of disappointed in that. Arkansas, a nice shot, but not able to get to fall. Davis with the rebound for Alabama. Watts for three. And bang! Watts with the three to spark Alabama coming off the bench.
Huge. Benches win games. Players. You come into this league and you get recruited and you want to be starters. You want to be the guy. You want to do this. But second team units win championships.
You sound like a former head coach talking, if I may say so myself. Noble Jr. with the rebound.
Yeah. Well, not that mattered.
Hey, we got a first-time chat member. We got Newbrick Binky, who says, Roll Tide. Roll Tide to you, sir. I am a real-life Alabama fan, so I will respond to that. But in this game, I am unbiased, and I like both these teams and players. So we're going to just see what happens here. But first-time chat, this is the conference tournament, the SEC conference tournament. We're getting ready for our version of March Madness. Season's over. It's been a blast, and these two teams are battling out, so glad to see you. Let's get the Discord on here. Don't forget to check out our Discord. You can join the league, create your own player, and get recruited. So, appreciate you. Well, 14-11, Ace. Bama's got to make the free throws.
Easy points. Got to make them. Got to take them. Kids that get mad, that they look at their averages, they look at things they're not doing right. You make an extra couple free throws a game, you're adding your points per game, you're adding your efficiency. It articulates and trickles down through the team. And Alabama's on a run now. That's a 4-0 run here since the subs came in.
Yeah, 14-12. And right now, Arkansas, they got to get back to what they were doing to start the game, but can their bench keep up the pace that their starters had? We'll see. A nice pass down to Ice, and Davis with the foul. That right there was some great team play by Arkansas. It didn't create the immediate points, but it did get the foul and a trip to the free throw line.
Take them where you can get them, but you got to capitalize.
Yeah, we saw a game last night where both teams, one was in the 70s and one was in the 60s on free throw shooting, and that's just not going to cut it. You've got to shoot better free throws than that if you want to be able to make a run in March Madness or the conference tournament.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're going to be a competitive team, it comes down to making easy points and making easy baskets. It changes the game, honestly, it changes how you can play a game. If you can draw fouls and make the easy points and free throw shots, you're a lot more dangerous team.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Hey, and I don't know if you got to look at the game previews or not, but, the game preview, they mentioned Cross, Maben, and Woodbury being the three key players and, looking for big things out of there. And,
Cross and Mabens look good.
Yeah, and it said they'll need to get an all-around great performance from every player on the team. So they consider this a must-win for the Razorbacks right here. So thank you for that game preview. We appreciate you. I don't remember who that was. I'd have to go back and look. I apologize. But thank you to the whole staff that does the game previews. We definitely appreciate that.
If it wasn't Illinois, I didn't read it, so.
And a nice take there. Arkansas not able to get the shot. Noble Jr. with the rebound. Watts with the ball top of the key. He's already hit 1-3. He's being double-teamed. Passes out to Noble Jr. Back to Fezco. Watts now with the ball again. Looks like they're going to try to double-team. He gets around the screen, and Watts with a monster dunk.
Beautiful.
See, now you say it.
Take advantage of it.
Somebody clipped that because that was a nice play. We are, going to be having our selection Sunday in the not so distant future, and every team needs some good clips. And Bushelli with the great steal for Alabama passes over to Fezco, fouled by Ice, but great opportunity.
Like 60 years old at this point, or what?
I'm not sure. I thought it was like 58, but we'll go.
I mean, he's not as old as David Ware, but. Shit.
Oh man! See, and I ain't said nothing wrong to you today. I've been nice. I've been nice.
David Ware is a journeyman.
You sound like you have some resentment, sir. If you have some resentment, I'm sorry. I still consider you a friend. And
don't worry, I'll get you in the NBA league.
Oh, goodness. And for those who might be out here that are new, we do have our pro league, and that's what he's talking about. So you create your player, go through college, you get to possibly go through high school depending on when you start, and then we got the pro league. So it is Ace in the booth. He's joined me tonight. And Alabama struggling with the free throws. Arkansas with the rebound. Arkansas with the 2-point lead right there, but look at that graphic. 50% of free throws for Alabama.
Hey. It's huge. Even if it's only 2 or 3 points, they got the lead at that point, and it changes it. Because you might not get a points on the other end. You got to take advantage of that. Easy points.
That was an odd sequence for Arkansas with their weird passing underneath the basket a minute ago. Not really sure what all that was, but here we go. Arkansas with the ball again. Wallace for 3, and bang!
Good pull-up. Smooth.
Well, you have a fan in the Twitch chat saying, hey, so... Hey, Garrett, or G-Hart, I'm sorry. Make sure you screenshot that, put it in this channel on the server so you get credit for that. Well, here we go. Another timeout. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. We are in game number 1. Still got a long way to go. But, hey, tonight at 9 o'clock, LSU, Florida. That's going to be a good game.
Another SEC battle.
Yeah, then we go Big Ten, Illinois, Minnesota. You might know something about that game. That's going to be a good one. So you guys make sure you tune in for all 3 of these games. And let's cheer on our fellow CSBAers. Hey, maybe you can even help your coach scout out a possible opponent in March Madness. You never know. So,
Future players, future opponents. I mean, there's tons of possibilities.
absolutely. Noble Jr. at the ball up top. Passes over to Watts. Watts thought about shooting, but he doesn't. Almost loses it. Great defense by Arkansas. Watts gets the shot off, but does not fall. And Swifty with the rebound. Woodard with the ball up top. Passes over to Wallace. Swifty out the ball. Woodard driving. Can't get the floater to fall. Noble Jr. with the rebound.
Now they're out and running.
Alabama driving. Passes over to Davis. Davis blocked. Michelle at the ball. Back to Davis again. Better hurry up, get rid of the ball. Off the backboard, and Davis gets the basket. So where do you see these two teams? Oh, a nice pass down to Ice. Ice not able to make a shot as Davis gets rebound. Where do you see these two teams when it comes to March Madness? Which one of these teams do you think has a better shot of having a Cinderella story?
Neither one.
And Alabama gets the three, and they get their first lead of the night. 18 seconds left in the first.
I mean, realistically, if you're looking at star power and guys that can bring you along with it, Arkansas has that capability. I mean, Alabama still has some guys that's experienced, been around the league for a while, but, I mean, you have star power down low and people know how to win. That's a huge advantage.
Well, look at Alabama wrapping up the first quarter on a 5-0 run and has now a 3-point lead for the first time tonight. Great way to close out the quarter if you're Alabama. Thoughts wrapping up this first quarter?
I mean, that's kind of the run you wanted to see right there, especially, I mean, you're trying to protect that home court, that type of stuff here. I mean, 21-18, it's fast-paced, it's a game of runs. You finished on the bigger run there, showing you're here to stay.
Yeah, I think you are absolutely correct. These two teams are going to battle it out. You know, this is one of those games I expect to go down to the wire. I expect both these two teams to compete all the way to the end. And right away, it looks like Alabama wants to run high tempo as they push the ball up fast there. Gordon over to Sharon. Double team coming. Sharon's going to have to pass out, and he does. Passes to Gordon. Gets a screen. Goes the wrong way, though. In the paint to Avery the third, and Avery the third not able to get the shot to fall, and Cross with the rebound.
Yeah, and that's what Cross does. Gets rebounds, kicks it out, and they usually score off it. So, I mean, you'd love to see it, and it's a good stop, and Alabama's coming back on the other end. They get a basket here. They get up 2 possessions. That's huge.
Gordon down to Barry in the paint. Barry at the spin around, and not able to get the shot to fall. It was a nice shot nonetheless, just didn't get it to fall. And here comes Woodbury with the ball for Arkansas. Passes down to Mabin, and that's a nice team right there. Them two work well together.
Yeah, Mabin's been great. That's one of the big players I like. That it's definitely a player they need to help him be a complementary role.
Yeah, and you know, we do have our awards this year. There's a couple players that I think deserve some competition, you know, some conversation for, you know, freshman of the year and All-American. And so I think both teams, you know, have some players. Woodbury is someone I like who's a good playmaker that I think has a really bright career, and I hope that he gets mentioned for that possible freshman of the year roster.
Yeah, Woodbury's another one. Mabin, Woodbury, those players are next level. I mean, these two teams don't have tons of great players and stuff. They have to have depth, and those two players play off the other players very well.
Yeah. And, you know, I haven't mentioned yet, these two teams played in week 4 with Alabama getting the win 87-73. You know Arkansas wants this retribution in this game as they've come back to 3-point lead, and a nice take by Avery the third. But we saw in that last game, Ace, that it was going to be a battle, and that's exactly what we're seeing again.
Yeah, you love to see it. That's the one thing in conference play and that kind of stuff. When there's history, you've played and seen each other multiple times. you know what to expect, and that second game is always going to be tough. We're going to see it tonight in the Big Ten. We're gonna see it throughout the week in these conference tournament games.
Yeah, and Arkansas had a nice basket down low, and Avery the third. That's his second straight basket for Alabama. He's stepping up and trying to help his team out here. Arkansas with the ball. And the alley-oop, a great pass to Cross. That was perfect right there. State Farm, I hope they took some notes.
Yeah, that's a great team play. Great half-court set. You're starting to see these teams dialed up. Not much defense being played tonight, but I'm okay with it. Get out and go. Play some offense. Score some baskets. I want to see some highlights here.
I mean, we don't see defense in All-Star games, so why see it tonight, right? Let's just see an offensive show.
I mean, Cross is just a glorified All-Star player, right?
Shared with the ball in the corner. Gets around the screen. Drives. A nice shot, but not able to get it to fall. Woodbury to Maben. Not able to get that one to fall as Gordon gets the rebound and pushing the ball up. Sharon has the ball for Arkansas. The spin move, the drive, the pass down to Barry. All kinds of pressure, and he still gets it to fall.
Man, catch your breath.
That was very fast-paced. These two teams are trying to keep me on my toes. You got to help me out here, Ace.
I mean, they're going at it. A backdoor cut, quick layup, Butler right there. You love to see it. These teams are playing 7-8 second offense here in the half court. They're getting out and going. If they get a stop, they're advancing the ball well. I mean, you're not seeing much difference on the defensive side. So the little things like we've seen earlier is going to matter. If you're hitting your free throws, if you're taking care of the ball, your offensive rebounds, that's going to be the difference.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Downtown Dory says, well, dang, that was beautiful. Like, he put beautiful in quotation marks as if he's referencing the fact that I have the horrible habit of saying it so much. So I don't know.
Are we hearing a Wear Force quote?
I guess
Future
so.
T-shirt.
I mean, that could be. That's not a bad one. Here we go. Alabama with the ball. Noble Jr. passes the corner to Watts. He passes down to Bushelli. Bushelli with a great shot underneath. Alabama needed that coming out of that timeout.
I mean, Bushelli's been around a long time. That's one of those players you look to lead that other squad and that has this experience, especially in the backcourt, that makes such a huge difference.
Now, Arkansas with the 1-point lead. Bushelli on defense all over and trying to get a stop. And great job. Ice not able to get the shot to fall. Davis was all over him. Watts for a nice layup. Great give and go. Great give and go.
And just like that, back and forth, seesaw battle. Alabama up 1, 3 minutes left, second quarter. Lead taken back. Here we go.
I mean,
someone plays some defense.
This is getting wild. We got Coach JoJo for Alabama saying his second unit's playing on fire right now, and I would agree so. They gave Bushelli a lot of room there. I'm shocked he didn't take it. Going around Noble Jr. Bushelli not able to get the shot to fall, though. And here comes Woodard with the ball for Arkansas. Pushes down to Lewis. Lewis is covered, and he still gets a shot off, but does not fall as Watts gets a rebound. Watts with the ball up top. Watts driving over a couple of trees, but not getting a shot to fall.
Yeah, he took it in the teeth of the defense, had the big guys coming and collapsing on him, couldn't get it to finish. I mean, you get them fouls, you try to draw those fouls, you got to be aggressive right now. There's going to be the little things, like we said, that add up through this game right now because this is going to be a close game all game. And when you get down to 3-4 points in the fourth quarter, everything's magnified.
It is, and I got a feeling those missed free throws are going to come into play. That, Alabama's going to have to change their game plan a little bit. So they need to make sure they execute moving forward. But here we go. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. CSBA. This is the first of 3 games tonight. Conference tournament, March Madness coming up. Greatest time in the CSBA. Wallace for a long 3, not able to get to fall, and Bushelli with the board. Watts has the ball for Alabama, driving. They're going right at the teeth of defense again. Watts with the spin move and gets it to fall.
Tough finish. Off balance, fading back, spinning off. That's a tough finish.
Very acrobatic play right there for Watts. And there's Lewis for 3 for Arkansas, but doesn't get it to fall. Noble Jr. with the rebound. Busheli passing to Fezco. Watts down to Davis now. Davis almost loses it to Noble Jr. He needs to shoot. His foot's in the paint. He better pass, and there he does. Watts gets blocked, though. Noble Jr. gets the ball back. Out to Busheli. Busheli to Fezco for 3. And no good.
Man. Missing some shots now, though.
Yes, I think I have my turbo mode on.
Backdoor cut again. When these teams are scoring, it's in transition. It's off backdoor cuts. It's off movement. It's not off those ISO and jump shots. It's not what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, so right now it's a 1-point game. I feel like both teams have changed their strategy, which is odd, because every time they find something that gets going, they don't keep that going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think they might be trying. If that's the case, they could be trying to overadjust in the moment too. They're trying to do too much with some changes and adjustments, and they're overthinking it, not doing what's working. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
I agree. So both these, they've found things that work for them in this game, as I think that's our 6th or 7th lead change. But both of them got to stick with what's working. Swifty for 3, no good. Noble Jr. with the rebound. And right now, Alabama pushing. They've got the 1-point lead, 35-34. Watts with the ball, top of the key. Passes to Fezco. Fezco tries to get around the screen. Doesn't go anywhere. Busheli. I'll tell you what, Arkansas is playing them screens well right now. Fezco with the spin drive. And great defense by Arkansas. I mean, that entire time, Alabama tried to set a couple screens. Arkansas picked them up perfectly and then forced a 24-second shot clock violation.
Yeah, finally some defense being played to slow this game down in the second quarter. Missing some shots. They're buckling down a little bit more. It's a 1-point game still. Like we said, it's going to be a close battle, but it's going to be one on the defensive end, especially when you get rebounds and limit second chance points.
And that is the end of the first half. It is 35-34. The Crimson Tide over the Razorbacks. What a first half. What a battle. It has been fun watching so far. And, I mean, at this point, I have no idea what's going to happen at the end of the game. Ace, talk to me about what Alabama needs to do to separate themselves right now.
I think if the first unit can maintain this lead by a point or two, I think they'll be all right, because the second unit has actually kept them in this game and kept them up a little bit, I think. So that would give them that edge to win it by 7 or 8 points, and that doesn't seem like a lot, but when you start adding stuff up throughout the game, if you're up 5-6 points by the end of the third, you're right where you want to be at.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do not think either team wins by 7 or 8 points. At this point, I think it's going to be a 3 to 5 point game is going to be the difference as these two teams are battling. What does Arkansas need to do coming out of the gate? We talked about Alabama. What do you think Arkansas needs to do to be able to get back in the lead and take off with it?
Get back out in transition, but you can't do that unless you get stops. So if they get more stops, control the glass, and get out and go, use their athleticism and experience, they'll win this game in this half.
And Alabama out-rebounding Arkansas 21-14. That's kind of a shocker when you think about having Cross for Arkansas. But Alabama has done a great job getting their hands on the ball.
Yeah, everyone's rebounding. It's not just one guy. And like I said, I mean, you got to rebound on the first, second team, 1 through 5. So, I mean, you can't rely on one guy to control the glass for you.
Well, we're getting ready to start the second half, CSBA. We got 23 people in the stream. We need some more. But Alabama has the ball starting the second half as Sharon brings the ball up for him. I'm kind of getting used to these Alabama jerseys. I kind of like them.
You would.
And Sharon down to Barry. Barry with the right-hand hook. Beautiful shot by Barry. And Roll Tide 37-34. How about that? I threw that in there just for you, Ace. Arkansas with a great pass to Butler. I didn't see who made the pass. I apologize. But Butler with a great dunk. 5 of 5 shooting and 10 points already.
Yeah, I mean, ancillary parts. It's going to be them secondary guys that win it. Like we said, you need Cross and those guys to do other things, but he creates for other people, and they're keying on him and other stuff like that. You see a double there. You got to take advantage. You got to hit your stuff, and when your team counts on you, take advantage. Like Avery's been doing all game long. Oh, blew the bunny.
Well, he missed that because of you. That's the commentator curse, we'll call it. But yeah, you're absolutely right. There was a double team, and that means someone was wide open, and Alabama missed it. But
I'm going to call that a soft curse.
Well, there's Cross stepping up, giving his team a 1-point lead. Again, another lead change as Gordon drives. He pulls up and pops and gives Alabama the lead right back. Arkansas with the ball. Gordon on defense right now, but he lets his guy get around him. Alabama's lucky that wasn't a highlight play, but this one is Maben to Cross for the alley hoop. Somebody clip it.
Those two have worked well all game. They got the lead early on. They have to keep them lead. Arkansas has to extend right now before Alabama's backups come in.
Well, here goes Bama and Sharon with a dunk after a great pass from Barry, and they call that and one.
And one.
But if you guys can let me know, I hope the stream's doing good. Let me know in Twitch chat. Make sure the quality of the stream's doing good, audio and video. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to make sure that we're delivering nothing but the best quality here in the CSBA.
The only thing wrong with the audio is us, probably.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, we were born this way. We can't help it. And Alabama converts the and one, 42-40. Another lead change. This is going back and forth. Cross with the ball for Arkansas. The spin move. Cross trying to get off flashy. A couple spins. And he gets the basket to fall. Okay, we see you, Cross. We see you. 18 points. We're barely in the second half.
He's got to stay in the game as long as he can all game. He is the difference maker. He is the X factor. Everyone knows it. He's the catalyst. He's been the one that's got him the lead and kept him in this game when he's in the game.
And Sharon with the great pass to Barry for another alley-oop. Okay, I do not envy State Farm at this point because they have like
Sharon,
6.
Shelley, those two guys have been around for a while. They know how to play the game. Those are the other guys for the other team. The back and forth right now is going to be great.
It is. This is what CSBA is all about. And a nice drive, and it doesn't matter that Avery and Barry was right there. Still got the shot to fall.
And for people that don't pay a lot of attention to some of them other teams that's sitting around like 15 to 20, 20 to 25, some of these teams that are sitting there mid to into their conference, this is a good look at them right here. This is talented teams. They have great players. They can do some damage when they're getting going.
And Sharon there for Alabama had a nice basket. 46-44, but a little less than 5 minutes left in the third quarter. The back and forth, I feel like it's really stepped up. Both teams now swapping shots. Just curious, which one is going to make the other team have a mistake and who's going to be able to capitalize?
Yep. And we're going to see it soon. It's bound to happen. It always happens late in the game. You're going to see something that really makes a difference and sets each team apart.
And to be fair, so no one can say that we're trying to have a commentator curse, I'm going to say that Avery the Third is going to throw 3 interceptions in the red zone. Okay? It can't happen. No commentator curse. Thank you. And here we go. We're going to get through this timeout. No response, Ace?
Yeah, no. I got nothing for that. I feel a basket here, though.
I mean, within the next 10 minutes, we'll see someone make a basket, I feel like. And Mabin with the ball passes out to Butler. Butler driving, pulls up for the mid-range, not able to get it to fall. Woodbury with the rebound, passes down to Cross. And Cross, it's fouled, and he's going to the line for two.
Get it to your horses. I mean, even though it was late in the shot clock and you might have had a good shot earlier on the other end, you still had a wide open jumper from about 18 feet, so you can't be too mad about the possession there.
You are right. And look, if Cross makes these, he'll be at 20 points. He's at 19. We got 4.5 minutes left in this game. He's got a shot at 30 the way the offense has been going through him.
Yep, but you got to assume he's coming to the bench here for a little bit.
Well, he has to. They're going to need him in the fourth quarter. This game is going to go down.
Let him get the Gatorade. Just let him ride out with 20 fatigue.
And Cross nails both of them. He's at 20 points already. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Yeah, and his substitute is on the sideline next dead ball. I expect Cross to come out. And an alley-hoop to Davis, and Alabama with a great response.
Man, they've been nailing that oop tonight, haven't they?
They have. It is Lob City in the SEC Conference Tournament.
I mean, it's worked for them. That backside defense isn't there. They're not rotating. Help side isn't there. So take advantage of them back doors and them oops, and you're just going to keep scoring.
Well, Cross went for a three, and it rattled out. I'm kind of shocked that he didn't make it the way he's been on fire.
Yeah, you jinxed him.
And Fesco with the ball in the corner. Going to try to get around the screen. Davis sets a great screen. Yeah, great job. Great teamwork. Just can't get the shot to fall. But we do have a blocking foul, and Cross will probably come out here. Yeah, and there goes Cross. He's going to get some well-deserved rest. Woodard has the ball for Arkansas.
Let's see what happens here.
Woodard playing a little close to that half-court line. He better be careful. He almost stepped right back over. Woodard driving, passes the corner to Wallace. Wallace for three. Bang!
Wallace has been great.
That was a great possession for Arkansas.
He's hit shots. He's hit open shots. He's affected the game. He's been a great piece off there. Mabin, Cross, Wallace, been great for him.
Yes, he has. And here's Woodard again driving. Fouled by Davis. And I can't even say it as good as you, so say it again for the people in the back.
We got a one. Bring it up, sit him down. Put him up two. Baskets, possessions, 4 points, 52-48. Knock him down, sit him up. 2:53 left. Let's see him, Hawks.
The Razorbacks are ready to fight. They want an opportunity to play another game. They're not ready for their tournament to be over with. And playing well, and Noble Jr. with the rebound. So Arkansas missing a free throw. We've talked about that quite a bit. Down to Davis, but great block by Ice. Arkansas saved that one.
Block doesn't matter. Hey, I mean, that looks great and everything. You got blocked. That's a highlight, blah, blah, blah. They got the offensive rebound. Now they have the possession and ball still. Take advantage.
Well, Ice with another block. He said the first one ain't good enough. How about a second one? And Arkansas with the ball. They're up by 3. Ice now with the ball offensively.
Man, how about another, sir?
Passes out to Wallace, and Wallace can hit the 3. Fesco with the ball for Alabama. As much they're trying to set Barry up down low. Barry moved out. There's Fesco, a mid-range. It doesn't fall. Lewis with the rebound.
Yeah, you see a little bit of the drop-off in efficiency from the second team, so.
And there is Ice on offense after some great defense. 2 blocks.
Ice, baby.
Who sings that song? I can't remember.
Really?
And we got a timeout as Arkansas leads 53-48. You're not going to respond to who sings that?
No.
Ace, come on now. We're going to move through this timeout as we get ready.
Maybe we'll do our next announcement video in his gear. Straight out of a Ninja Turtles movie.
Alabama with the ball, 53-48 Arkansas right now. 1:40 left in the third. Alabama needs to come back in this one right now. Arkansas's had some momentum. And Busheli not able to get a shot to fall. Swifty with the rebound. Pass down to Lewis. Lewis with a nice floater. And just like that, Arkansas is starting to run away.
That's huge. That is huge. I mean, you get a stop here. Another basket, 9-point game. That's tough to come back right now with the way these defenses are going at each other. Oh, backdoor again. There it is. Lob City.
Even Chris Paul would be proud of that one. That was a beautiful pass.
In time.
Well, here we go. Arkansas cut inside, got to Ice. So Ice is really, the third quarter, offensively, defensively, been on fire.
Yeah, he's been great. Like I said, these second teams and other players, it's nice to see other people come out and stand out for their team, especially late in the game. We're not going to see a high-scoring game. We're going to have to see these other players step up and do the little things to get their team to victory.
For sure. A three for Alabama, but it doesn't fall. Woodard with the rebound.
Nah, I'm not a fan of that shot.
Me neither. Wallace, he gets his shot to fall, and it was a three. A 10-point lead for Arkansas. I expect Alabama, in the dead time between third and fourth, they're going to have to draw something up big. They've got to get back in this game.
Yeah, 10-point game. You need a basket here on this last possession. Otherwise, you're in a lot of trouble.
And they'll take the last shot. 3 seconds. That's a three. And great job by Noble Jr.
Right?
Yeah, offensive rebound and putback as the shot clock expired.
Man, you can't say how huge that is. It's not just 2 points. It's not just getting you in single digits. It is momentum. That is a huge basket getting you in the huddle. That gets your team pumped up right there after a putback.
Well, you guys know what? CSBA, we just finished the third quarter. What do they got to do? Tell them, Ace.
Put them up, put them up. Put them fours up. Put them up, put them up.
And that is why we broadcast basketball games for CSBA and we don't have record deals. Thank you very much.
But that's why they're here to listen to us.
Arkansas with the miss. Sharon gets a rebound. Alabama down by 8. They need to make some moves here if they want to get back in this game. And here comes a three, and bang! Great three by Sharon.
You get a run right off a oop. You're down 5 now. Like, you can't say enough about those little runs and ebbs and flows.
And right there for Arkansas, a great way if you want to try to kill the run. Great job there. I mean, both these teams just, wow. And Ice with the steal. Brown, the mid-range, and he gets it. And now Arkansas, they got themselves a little run going. And Gordon with the ball passes to Barry at top of the key. Passes out to Sharon. Back to Avery the third.
9-point game under 7 minutes. This is huge. Oh, big
and one.
Oh, man. Finish it through the contact. Come on, if you're going to foul him, give it to him.
Wow, that was a great shot right there. And, hey, Cross is back in the game. He did not spend much time on the bench. Is that going to come back to haunt him late in the game? Will he have enough energy, or is he going to have to sit down again?
Nah, they're going to let him ride.
It's kind of early. We'll see what happens. Alabama trying to convert the N1, get it back to a 6-point game. Not able to convert. Maben with the rebound. Arkansas 7-point lead. Woodbury the alley hoop to Cross. A big play. Wow. Arkansas keeps finding ways to respond. Here's Alabama going for a three of their own and can't get it to fall, but Avery the third with the offensive board and the dunk.
You said it. He's been good all game, though, honestly. Like, say what you want, but he has been great for his team all game long.
Yes, he has. Woodbury in the corner for three, and that's a huge three for Arkansas. 69-59, Arkansas holding on to the 10-point lead. 6 minutes left. First round of the SEC Conference Tournament. Alabama's fighting for their conference tournament life right now. And Davis fouled by Berry, and Berry will be going to the line for two.
I mean, they got an answer every time for him.
They do, and you know what's crazy is Cross has played extremely physical tonight. He has played great. One of the best games of his career, and he only has one foul, so he's not only been playing physical, but he's been able to keep the fouls in control too. So that's just another aspect of the game that gets overlooked.
Like you said, when you need him to step up the most, he is stepping up. He's passing the ball well. He's rebounding well. He's being physical down low. He's scoring efficiency. He's the difference maker. He really is. They don't have anyone to match him.
Well, we can't talk too much about Cross because he's in chat now, and we don't want to get his hopes up too much here.
You don't have to do anything to do that.
Well, here we go. Barry, Alabama's down by 9. These free throws are huge right now. They need to make sure they convert them. Get themselves back to 8-point game.
It's that big run, like you said. You get up 8-9 points in this game, you're probably going to win it because even if the other team whittles it down, which they should, I thought this game would finish at 5-6 point difference or so. And I mean, bad pass, way to force the turnover, trap in the corner, big opportunity here, turnover in a basket, momentum Caesar.
This is an opportunity for Alabama right here exactly to get control of the game. They need a basket here. They forced a turnover. It's one of the few turnovers in this game. And there's a beautiful pass to Sherm. A fingertip alley hoop. Wow.
All game long, that's what they've done. They obviously saw something in the scouting report.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Arkansas responds right back. 8-point game. Alabama down right now with the ball. 5 minutes left in the game. A nice pass to Avery, and he gets that shot to fall.
Hey, 6 points is easy to come back for with this amount of time. Big stop. Oh, timeout. Good timeout. Good timeout.
Did you see Avery is shooting 71% tonight? He has 12
he's
points.
Been huge down low. He missed some baskets early on that he should have made, but he has been a difference maker down there.
Well, don't forget, following this game at 9 o'clock tonight, LSU, Florida. That's going to be a great SEC battle. And at 10 o'clock, we got Minnesota and Illinois, as that's a Big Ten battle right there. Excuse me, this LSU and Alabama SEC, but both great games. And it's going to be a fun, action-packed night. I'll be in the booth for all three of those, so I hope that you join me for the rest of the games. I am pulling the Iron Man of the CSBA broadcast team tonight. Cross with the ball for Arkansas. Passes over to Butler. Butler at the top of the key. Cross sets a screen. Gets around in the alley-oop to Cross, and a nice play. Great teamwork by them two.
You got to love that stuff out of dead ball timeouts. You had a play drawn up. You saw something you liked. Your new coaches talked about it, and you drew it for your best player. Good answer. Quick answer.
Well, Sharon, right in his defender's face. These two teams are wide open. And look at a pass down to Brown. And Brown gets his shot to fall. He's the one with the monster dunk a minute ago, and there's that one. Well, as Ace said, and one, so definitely things getting excited right now.
Yeah, these teams are really utilizing that backdoor cut and that off-ball screen, little movement and stuff in the half court, and it's paying big dividends for both of them. One team's doing a little better right now with a little better quality of player, honestly.
Yeah, 8-point lead for Arkansas right now. This free throw is critical. 4.5 minutes left. And Brown, he hits it. He converts the and one. Great job to execute. Alabama's got to come back. They're down by 9 right now. 4.5 minutes left. Let's see what they have drawn up. Avery the third with the ball, top of the key, passes over to Barry. Barry to Gordon. Quite a bit of movement going on. Vasquez with the ball. He's had a quiet night. Vasquez spin and drive, and he puts it up, and he is fouled. That's a hard foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. We have not heard Vasquez's name much tonight.
At all.
But
Not much. Not at all.
Yeah, we did see Coach Vasquez say, it's a new lineup, different rotation. But Vasquez just, he hasn't been as active as normal, so we'll see how that plays out.
Like you said, that could be one of those difference makers there in this game.
It could. Let's see if he can nail these free throws. He gets the first one.
He's got a lot of energy left then, probably.
All right, Alabama has corrected their free throw. They're 4-5 in the second half after a rough first half. So you love to see the halftime, adjustments there. Vasquez going to make a second one, maybe? Yes, he does. And Alabama is down by 7. Woodbury with the ball for Arkansas. Passes across, and Cross with the dunk. I believe that is either 26 or 28 points by Cross tonight. We might see a 30-piece. Avery passes over to Gordon. I thought Gordon was going to drive.
He's just been doing what he does, man. He's doing what he's supposed to do, and he's carrying his team on his back and bringing his team with him.
And Gordon with another alley-hoop for Alabama. Pass to Sharon. Lob City, Tuscaloosa style. Woodbury for 3. Doesn't get it to fall. Avery the third with the rebound. It's a 7-point game. Here's Alabama's opportunity. They better come back. Sharon almost loses the ball.
Last chance.
He's got his takeover activated. Barry to Gordon. It looked like they're going to go for it there. Just didn't get it open. Gordon tried to force a shot. Not really happy with that. I think they had better opportunities. And a huge shot by Arkansas. I'm talking about that was
80%
huge.
80% in the second half. Wow.
Yeah, that was an opportunity for Alabama to cut into the lead and take the momentum. And they weren't able to convert on that opportunity. But we're less than 3 minutes left in the game. I mean, we're going to see the player of the game, none other than Tyler Cross. Well deserved. This young man has balled out tonight. Passing, shooting, defense. He is just everywhere.
He's done it all.
Yes, he has.
Willed his team to victory on both ends of the court. You can't say anything else about it.
Congratulations to him. We'll see if they're able to hold on to this 9-point lead. Bushelli with the ball for Alabama, driving, and gets that one off the backboard. What a way to just try to motivate your team right now.
I mean, realistically, it still isn't over. You're at that point in the game. If you get another stop in a basket here, you're down five points with just over 2 minutes. So I mean, at that point, anything's possible.
Yeah, in Twitch chat, we got 29 people in there. Connor, head coach from Miami, is kind of telling Cross he's got to do better because he has missed a shot tonight. So he's got to do better. All right.
Suck it up.
Oh, goodness. What a night. What a ball game so far. 2.5 minutes left, or 2:38 left. Arkansas inbounding the ball. Gets it to Cross. He's been on fire. Why not get him the ball? He passes over to Wallace. Wallace to Butler. And Butler to Cross. And another nice play. Great
Out of
teamwork.
timeout executions, dead ball execution. I mean, it's huge. When you add those up, you do it 5-6 times in a game, that's 10, 12 points.
Yeah, and we've seen it all night long. Arkansas has been able to do it. Sharon with the spin move. And not able to get the shot to fall. Butler with the rebound. 2 minutes left in the game. Alabama down by 9. Big possession for Arkansas right now.
Yeah, this one is all over but the fireworks, folks.
And there's Cross, not able to get the shots fall, but he gets his own board and the putback. And that is a 30-piece. Ring it up.
Bring him up, send him down, game over, send him home. Fat lady staying.
We'll see. Bouchelli for 3. Not able to get it to fall. Wallace with the rebound. A minute 30, 11 points. I think if Arkansas scores here, that's going to be the dagger. But Alabama tried to force a turnover, not able to. Woodbury for 3. And they tip it right back to Arkansas. That hurts. That eats too much time off the clock. That hurts. And Butler getting around the screen for Cross. Long 2. And wow. Again, though, that play doesn't happen without Cross.
Butler's been great tonight, honestly. Not said much about him, but he's rebounded well. He's defended well. I mean, he's hitting open shots. He's doing what he needs to do to contribute.
And Barry with the second chance for Alabama gets them back to an 11. But right now, less than a minute to go. Arkansas has come in here, played some great basketball. Alabama's contested them every step of the way. Arkansas able to get a couple more shots, and they're going to walk out of here. Wow, huge block right there. The Arkansas is going to win the first game of the tournament for them. They're going to live to play another day in the SEC Conference Tournament and try to make sure they make it to March Madness. So congratulations to both of these teams. Alabama, they played some tough basketball tonight.
Oh, yeah, they battled throughout. I mean, the score is 11 plus, but, I mean, it's been close all game. So, I mean, you can say what you want, but it's been a great game. Great interconference rival, great SEC battle, great South battle. I mean, you can't ask for much more for this game.
And Cross got another one. He's up to 32. That's probably going to be all we see out of him tonight for points.
Oh, you know he's going to fill up them stats a little more here and pat him. He's going to shoot he's probably going to shoot here.
You know, it is Cross, and I would not be surprised. Cross with the ball top of the key. They are going to have to shoot one more time. And there's Cross. He's trying to cross someone over, and he turns the ball over to Noble Jr.
Yeah, see? You knew what he's going to try and do.
Alabama gets it to single digits, 9.7 seconds left, 1 point per second, and they're tied. Yeah, and I don't think they can do it at this point. And what a game. Congratulations to the Razorbacks. A huge win for them as they have come in and defeated the Crimson Tide tonight. 88-79, Ace. What a ball game. Quick recap. Tell me kind of what your thoughts are before we get into the stats.
I mean, Alabama controlled the boards early, kept it close, but I mean, ultimately the better player and the best player in the court was on Arkansas, and Cross took over and dominated the game when he needed to. I mean, there's not much else to be said, but he won this game and willed his team to victory, honestly.
Yes, he did. So a phenomenal job by Cross and the rest of his team as we wait for the there we go. Let's do the team comparison first. So looking at the team comparison, I mean, Arkansas still lost the rebounding battle, but did bring it back. But, you know, that's one of the few things, offensive rebounds is one of the few things in bench points. I mean, they pretty much statistically controlled most of the game.
I mean, yeah, you start to break some of that stuff down. I mean, points on turnovers +4. You have little things throughout the game that makes the difference and get you that victory.
Yeah, so it's crazy to look at the free throws. Alabama 67%, Arkansas 83%. So, I mean, just a very interesting game. Time of possession went Alabama's way by a couple minutes. So that's kind of interesting with the results of the game. But let's take a look at the box score. And we will start with the visiting Arkansas Razorbacks. Tyler Cross, 32 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 15 of 17 shooting. Now he's missed 2 shots. He's really a slacker. He's got to step it up. Malcolm Brown III, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Great shooting night for him, 6 of 8. So not too bad there. You got Butler, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 of 7 shooting. I mean, look at all these guys shooting high percentage here for Arkansas. Brandon Wallace, 8 points, a rebound, and assist. Ice, who had a phenomenal game. You know, the stats don't necessarily show it all the way, but 8 points, 2 rebounds, assist, a steal, and 3 blocks. Maben, 6 points, a rebound, 3 assists, and a steal. Trey Woodard, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And Woodbury, 3 points, 2 rebounds, but 10 assists and a block. Damon Lewis, 2 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and a block. What stands out other than the obvious of Cross? You still with me, Ace? All right, well, we'll move on to Alabama then. Sharon, 14 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists. Barry had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Avery, 12 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Watts, 9 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Then you've got Davis, 9 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a block. Fezco, 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Busheli, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. You got Jamichael Gordon, 4 points, a rebound, 5 assists. And JoJo Vasquez, 2 points. Thomas Noble Jr., 2 points, but he had 11 boards and a steal to go with it. So great game by him. Any final thoughts on these stats, Ace, if you're still there? All right. Well, I appreciate all you guys. I guess Ace had something going on, but that's all good. Appreciate all. We hit 31 in the chat. We're at 23. I appreciate you guys. Do not forget 9 o'clock, LSU, Florida. Right after that, Minnesota, Illinois. Make sure you tune in. We appreciate all of you. And just like that, CSBA